Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's all going on? Hold on, give me a minute. All right. Yes. Hold on. All right, we good. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with you. Boy, we gonna talk about boy, money man all day. Tank, he need about 1 or 4 or 5 more fights before he fight Teofimo Lopez. But you rocking with my boy, Goodfellas Sports TV. I can't spell it, I can't read it, but he told me what to say. It's money man all day. But let's talk about the press conference. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather interview with ESPN. Him saying that Tank need one more fight for before the Lopez fight, and also saying that the illest nigga in Nebraska is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. What's going on, Mr. Curse? But yeah, let's get to it, man. I watched the press conference, and Tank out there looking like he's smoking that crack rock, don't he? Your mama's on the crack rock. He's smoking that rock. He's so short too, dog. Leo Santa Cruz towering over him. You gotta remember, this is a dude that started off like a super bantamweight or bantamweight or whatever. So Leo ain't a big dude. You know what I'm saying? And he got some height on Tank. Look like he having an easy time making weight, and Tank like he having a tough time making weight. But let's get to it. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest. All the social media links are in the description. Shout out to everybody who is watching on Twitter, who is watching on Facebook. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Y'all share the video for me. But if you want to make a donation to the channel, best way to do that right now is share the video and hit the thumbs up button for me. Best way to help me out right now. But other than that, you want to make a financial donation, Cash App is CJ Good 313. PayPal link is in the description. Cash App name is going across the screen, and that's in the description as well. But I mean, a lot of people excited to pay or go to the fight in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome, or to pay money on pay-per-view. Me personally, I said I'm just not gonna pay for pay-per-view until it's a fight that I deem acceptable. I'd be wanting to support the fighters and stuff of that nature, but this is one of these situations. I'm gonna start calling this. Well, you can call it a Kell Brook. You can call it a Amir Khan. You can call it, I'm gonna call it pulling a Mikey Garcia, because Kell Brook is already adjective. Kell Brook mean you pulled out. It'd be like, hey man, Brittany said she's pregnant. I did a Kell Brook. I had the Jimmy on tight. I pulled a Kell Brook. I pulled out of Brittany. So you can just say Kell Brook. If you talking about pulling out, baby, did you pull out? Yeah, babe, I did a Kell Brook. So he already named Amir Khan. He already synonymous with pulling out. So Kell Brook, we're gonna use that as an adjective for pull out, but we're gonna use Mikey Garcia, saying that he putting the Mikey Garcia, he moving up in weight to fight a fight for a moral victory. That's what that means. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what everybody think. Leo going up there to fight Tank. He said this was the best fight, and this was a tougher fight than Gary Russell. Do I believe it's a tougher fight than Gary Russell? No, I don't. Shout out to General Penn, salute. I don't think it's a tougher fight than Gary Russell, because it's a fight in which he moving up to fight a guy that he know got to make weight, or there's a big weight penalty, and he fighting a guy that to be honest, he ain't really super focused throughout his career. But I mean, you could say it's a tougher fight because Gary don't pack the punch that Gervonta Tank Davis packed. But I mean, it's all up to what you believe. Kobe 2K fans, salute. So, oh, come on, hold on. He crying. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, buddy. Oh, shit. My bad. I thought I muted it. Mason want to play. He happy he ain't sick no more, so I ain't gonna jinx it, but he don't seem to be sick no more. But I mean, I don't even know. I was like, we talking about the difficulty for the fight. I mean, He can say it's a tougher fight. He moved up for a moral victory. I ain't never been beat below super featherweight, but Leo looked kind of tall in the fight. You can see in the thumbnail, he's kind of towering over Tank. And you can look at Tank in the thumbnail if you can see it. He looking like, he's struggling to make weight a little bit. He probably on a liquid diet. He probably eating fruits and vegetables or Lion Killer Salute. Y'all check out his channel. He eating fruits and vegetables or whatever the situation may be. But, it really wasn't nothing, to really talk about. It was more fireworks in the undercard where Regis, basically saying he still think he best at 140, which he not. I still think he might be second best. He definitely better than Jose Ramirez. Ramirez, they never want to fight him. But, that is what it is. It was just them being nice and, them trying to tell Tank, talk about his history and how to get the name Tank and this, that, and the third. And, they trying to make this seem like this some type of, big pay-per-view, this some type of big milestone, talk about, these fighters can end up being pound for pound number one. Well, I don't think these dudes can end up being pound for pound or whatever within the top 10 of the pound for pound list. Leo Santa Cruz, the first time he take a risk, he skip over Rigondeaux, he skip over Gary Russell, never called out Valdez, never called out Jojo Diaz. You know what I'm saying? You can call, he never, called out Lomachenko. Him and Lomachenko fought on the Floyd and Manny Pacquiao undercard. They want to make it seem like Leo is a great fighter. Leo ain't took a risk in his career. He fought Carl Frampton. And I'm pretty sure right before he fought Carl Frampton, his first fight with PBC, Carl Frampton, he got floored by nobody from Mexico like 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is he knew Carl Frampton wasn't that good. He knew Carl Frampton didn't have a chin. He used the excuse to lose. He lost to Carl Frampton because his dad was sick. He wanted to feel pity because people, my dad is sick, and I don't want to hear none of that junk. We all dealing with issues. You're a prize fighter. We want you to fight the best fighters. You fought Abner Maras. I'm not impressed. He got iced by Johnny Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? Him and Abner Maras went through the ranks, ducking and dodging certain opposition. He never called out no needle down there neither. He would have went to sleep. Him and Abner Maras could have had, burials or plots laid next to each other. This is a guy that take no risk, and all of a sudden he want to take a risk versus a guy that nobody asked him to fight. We asked you to fight Gary Russell, and that just kind of simplified boxing right there. When you look at Amir Khan taking on Canelo Alvarez, when you look at Kell Brook fighting Triple G, even though Kell Brook still gave us the fights we wanted to see with Errol Spence, but people want to see him versus Keith Thurman, Jesse Vargas, he didn't give us those fights. When you continue to look and what Mikey Garcia did, instead of fighting Lomachenko for 135-pound lightweight supremacy, he moved up, 1 or 2 weight classes, depending on how you look at, to fight Errol Spence. Nobody asked him to fight Errol Spence. Nobody asked Amir Khan to fight Canelo. Nobody asked Kell Brook to fight Triple G. We asked Amir Khan and Kell Brook to fight each other. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So we tired of these dudes pulling the Mikey Garcia. Nobody in the history of boxing said, you know what? I want to see Leo Santa Cruz take on Gary Gervonta. Not nobody in boxing ever said that. Nobody in boxing said we want to see that. And that's the problem with boxing. UFC give you what you want to see. Like it or not, the NBA, they have no other choice but to give you what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You want to continue on, and the MLB give you what you want to see. UFC, Bellator, they give you what you want to see. It's just getting to the point. It's getting to the point where boxing is just going out their way not to get a fans what they want to see. And then you got certain guys that try to turn a negative into, well, it's still a good fight. They try to talk yourself out of it. It was people saying, I can see how, Mikey Garcia can really beat Errol Spence. Get out of here, man. And it's the problem. You got a whole bunch of these dudes going down there and ordering a pay-per-view to support Gervonta Davis. And that's the issue. You enabling these dudes to duck. You enabling these dudes not to make the best fights. And that's the biggest issue that we dealing with right now. C4 salute. I'm not supporting none of that shit no more. When I was watching boxing, people say, well, you always just speaking negative about boxing and maybe about rap. Like when I was coming up, rap was good. When I was coming up, I only could compare it to when I was younger, the NBA was good. All those sports was good. Boxing was good. I seen the premier heavyweights fight. I seen Roy Jones fight everybody. Bernard and, all these dudes. Up until 2009 and 2010, that's kind of where boxing shifted into not giving the fans on what they want to see. Everybody want to sit here and be like, oh, man, it's still a good fight. Like I said before, I'm going to watch the fight. I'm not going to pay for it. I think Tank has got a potential to be one of the best fighters in the world, but to try to sit here and say he's going to be pound for pound the best fighter in boxing, how many pound for pound fighters that ruled over the day were at 130, 126, 135. Not too many fighters, so he got an uphill battle. Unless he gonna go to 140 and 147 and do his thing. You feel me, Rod? Salute. Ricky E, salute. What's going on? 245. Who the Knicks gonna draft? Did you see what we talked about? Yeah, was you in the chat yesterday? I think he was. He said Santa Cruz and Tank is bigger fight for Leo than fighting Gary Russell. I mean, that's true. That is true. I mean, I guess you don't accommodate. I mean, they're never gonna accommodate the hardcore fans. They're not. You know what I'm saying? So you're probably right. It is a bigger fight for him. It's more money. But guess what? They won't get money off me. They won't get money off me. But at the end of the day, Leo Santa Cruz ain't took a risk in his career. He didn't fight Rigondeaux. He didn't rematch Carl Frampton to fight him in the UK. He never fought JoJo. He never fought Valdez. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't care about how much money he's making. I don't care if it's a bigger fight. All of a sudden, you want to move up and get a moral victory. That's my issue. That's my issue, dog. You want to move up and get a moral. You're not gonna move up and get a moral victory on my dollar. Come on, and you couldn't give. I mean, if he would have fought Rigondeaux, if he would have fought Valdez, or he has no. I mean, look at his resume. He has nobody of substance on his resume. Nobody. He said, "I got into a debate with a fool at work saying that this is a quality fight." I mean, it can become a quality fight. It's if Tank fight down to his competition or don't come prepared. You know, it's hard to have a quality fight when you got a guy who can't punch, but he doesn't have superior boxing skills as far as being slick. That's the issue. That's the issue. He said, Mr. Cruz said, what's up? Interested in seeing Usyk, a New York Munguia card. I forgot Munguia fight tomorrow. Hopefully I can check it. I should be able to. So yeah, I'm interested in those fights as well too. He said, Santa Cruz and Tank is bigger money for Leo than fighting for. Okay, I read that. He said it's all about money and legacy over legacy. Now, and that's the issue. UFC is all about legacy because there really ain't no money involved in it like boxing right now. General Pena, salute. I'm gonna get to Mayweather in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But Tank, I mean, you gotta talk about Tank. It's baby and Tank. Tank not doing what he's supposed to do as a fighter. You know, but I mean, you know, at the press conferences, just wasn't nothing really to say. You know, I mean, Tank ain't no talker. Leo ain't no talker. I mean, it really don't have no appeal. The only talker up there was Calvin Ford. You know, I mean, they trying to seem like this some type of big fight that people ask for. It ain't. You can't name me the best guy Leo Santa Cruz fought in his division. What guy? Frampton ain't nobody. All the dudes he was down there with, Lomachenko, Nonito Donaire, Nicholas Walters, Joseph, was it Joseph Abeko? I can't remember the dude that Mark. He ain't fought none of them dudes. None of them dudes, bro. Leo Santa Cruz ain't fought. No, they asked him who the biggest puncher that he fought. You know, shit, you ain't fought nobody. That's why you ain't been hurt. He said it's a solid fight, but ain't no great. I mean, it could turn into a great fight. Who knows? Maybe Leo Santa Cruz can take a punch. But you know, boxing get away with this because they got these new fans that try to act like they hardcore fans. You can't be a hardcore fan if all you know is welterweight, if all you know is the big names in boxing. You can't be considered no hardcore fan. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. You know, as a hardcore fan, you got to know the history about boxing, a little bit of it. You got to know the small guys to the middle-sized guys you got to know everything, pretty much everything. A little bit about cruiserweight, a little bit about lightweight. A lot of these dudes ain't no fans, bro. When they follow these YouTube channels, they're a fan of drama. They're a fan of a few fighters that they're fans of, man. Come on, man. This ain't, you know, we can never get a fight that we want. I would have took Gary versus, you know, Gervonta Davis, but, you know, Floyd going to push the narrative of, you know, a Mexican fighter sell and a Negro fighter don't sell. That's the issue with him. A Mexican fighter sell and a black fighter don't sell. That's why Tank ain't going to fight no black fighters. Oh, he don't sell. He don't sell. So how can you be on PBC as a black fighter when black people that run PBC, Tim Smith and Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather and Sam Watson don't believe you can sell? Come on, all Floyd want to do is put Tank in with Hispanic fighters. That blueprint ain't gonna work today. Ain't no Marquez's around. Ain't no Canelo around his weight. That's not gonna work. Nigga, I wouldn't, man. If you put a gun in my head, I wouldn't want to watch none of Leo Santa Cruz's previous fights. People want to see people get hurt. Fans want to see knockdowns, knockouts. Leo Santa Cruz is a fucking trash fighter. And what kills me, not everybody want to put this fight on a pedestal, but you couldn't even get these dudes to call out Leo Santa Cruz when he wouldn't fight Rigondeaux, when he wouldn't fight Gary Russell. When he didn't fight those guys, these same YouTube dudes did not put that same energy on Leo Santa Cruz. They didn't. But soon as Canelo say, I don't want to fight Charlo, it'll be 1,000 video made. Or better off, AJ say he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. It's 1,000 video made. Where's the consistency at amongst these boxing fans? That's my issue. Where the consistency at? Leo Leo can duck. He can duck Gary Russell all these years, and nobody talk about it. But Gary Russell talk about punching Terrence Crawford, and everybody want to put that on the pedestal. That'd be killing me. Everybody want to say Teofimo Lopez ducking Devin Haney. But if Devin Haney don't deserve, if Gary don't deserve these fights, then Devin don't deserve these fights. That's my issue. These niggas ain't no real boxing fans. I hate that these dudes be able to have a platform and be able to push, bull jive. And like I said, the referee just slipped on Monday Night Football. He fucked his head up. Excuse my French. But go ahead. Here. But that's just my thing about that referee slipping and busting his butt was funny. I hope you're all right though. But you just look at it, dog. Like these dudes, man, you couldn't get these dudes to make one video about Santa Cruz. And to be honest, this ain't even the best fight that's on. Is Leo game plans to demolished by Tank and call out Gary Russell? I never understood that this fight. It makes no sense. People say it's a lot of money in it. Man, I wouldn't shoot. Man, I'd rather watch Kamala Harris and Joe Biden debate each other, but to watch this. I'd rather watch Lil Wayne try to make the Carter 6, 7, and 8 in one night than watch this. That's just my opinion. But you got a lot of fans that sit here, they didn't see Riddick Bowe, in Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, or they didn't see Tyson and Evander Holyfield, or a lot of guys can see Hagler Hearns and Chavez and Mildred Taylor. I mean, you can go Sergio Martinez, Paul Williams, and they didn't see those fights, man. All great fights. James Kirkland and Glenn Tapia, James Kirkland and Alfredo Angulo. I mean, all these great fights. Timothy Bradley, Kendall Holt. I mean, you just had a ton of really, really good fights. Amir Khan, Lamont Peterson, even the pedestrian fights, over the years, man. You don't really get it. Jermaine Taylor and Kelly Pavlik 1 and 2. And just those fights, man, people just, they got it's a new breed of sports fan. That's all it is. It's a new breed of sports fan. They don't know what they're getting. It's like a kid. You feed a kid anything. They don't know that they eating Franken beans and the adults eating steak and shrimp and prong and lobster. They don't know the difference. They think that's them Franks and beans is the best thing smoking. You could tell the new boxing fans from the old boxing fans, because the new ones come in here and they try to just it's the era of dick ride. Oh man, LeBron James is the greatest player of all time because Kendrick Perkins or because he did this and that, and then you break it down to him that LeBron ain't the greatest at nothing. He's not the greatest passer, never had the greatest statistical season, didn't have the best handles, not the best dunker, not the best defender, not the best rebound, not the greatest athlete to ever play basketball. So once you actually break it down and let them know, Akeem Olajuwon had the greatest statistical season or the greatest accomplishments of all time. MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all those good shit. You line it up against Jordan best year, MVP, All-Star Game MVP, and scoring title and Defensive Player of the Year, and these niggas don't know, and people don't know what they're getting. A lot of these boxing fans are little kids at the kid table eating beans and franks and not knowing how good lobster and prawn was. If you grew up in the 80s in boxing, You know how good it was. If you grew up in the 90s, Roy Jones, James Toney, Lennox Lewis was born though. Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson. You grew up in that era. You had a good era. Oscar De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad, Bernard Hopkins. Even if you grew up in the Kirkland, Martinez era, the Paul Williams, Kermit Cintron, Lamont Peterson, Tim Bradley, Devin Alexander, Amir Khan, Victor Ortiz, 140 pound. You grew up in good boxing. You didn't have great heavyweight boxing, but you had pretty much good everything. Thomas Adamick, Antonio Tarver, Chad Dawson, Glenn Johnson. I mean, you came up in an okay era. Arthur Abraham, Kelly Pavlik. You came up in an okay era. But these little kids don't know what they don't know what they getting. If you was to experience what sports was like, for me growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, you'll understand why I'm so hard on the NBA players. How I'm so hard on the NFL players and the boxers. This ain't nothing but a glorified Emmanuel Nervantes versus Ruben Villa, and I hope it's not the same outcome. I hope it ain't a situation where, Tank just don't have enough of this or enough of that because of the weight, and he can't put it away. If he don't put him away and this dude go to the entire 12 rounds without bruising and battering and messing Leo Santa Cruz up, he ain't gonna never be in there with Leo Santa Cruz. He never gonna be in there with Devin Haney. You're gonna be lucky if they put him in there with a Felix Verdejo or Richard Comey if they both knock each other out December 5th. Cruz Davis needs to improve. He can be in there with the live body, and Gamboa ain't it. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz is comfortable at the weight. This is the disadvantage. They think Tank gonna not make the weight. And look at Tank in the picture. He looked like a crackhead. 5'5", but he thick. He built like Mike Tyson, not like Mike, but he kind of got that thick build. That 52 salute. Hold on. I got Mason in my lap. And I was just trying to explain, like I fully understand my history. The George Micahs, the Pete Maraviches, the George Gervin, shout out to him, Detroit Doughboy, I think. I know sports, These new age boxing fans are the same fans that think LBG is the GOAT. Get out of here. Yep. Bernard Nixon, kind of enigma, salute. That's all I be trying to say. I only can compare it to what I grew up in and what I seen. Like men's tennis in the 90s compared to now, it's no. I love Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, but it's just not the same. Bernardo, salute. But I mean, the press conference, it was nothing. It's really nothing to sell this fight on, but Tank's ability to pull and punch. Well, Leo, are there really people that like Leo Santa Cruz? Does Leo Santa Cruz fans actually exist? Yeah, Mike Tyson be a perfect trainer for Gervonta Tank Davis. You're not just gonna keep licking me, Mason. I ain't your licking dog. This nigga Mason, his little thing start popping out now, and I don't know what he be thinking, bro. Better not pop out my lap. Y'all see this dog out the window. Just joking, buddy. But you will be on your doggy bed. But yeah, I mean, it must say about the fight. I'm gonna believe in Tank talent. I'm gonna believe that he went to Vegas and he was focused and he knocked Leo Santa Cruz out. I wouldn't want to see anything more in the world than Tank ends Leo Santa Cruz career. If he knock his eyes off, if he knock his nose off his face, if he knock his ears off, if he knock his lips off, if he never box again, that's just how I'm coming. I'm just tired of these. I'm tired of these duckers in boxing. Leo Santa Cruz is the face of ducking. Tired of it. If he knock Leo Santa, if he hit Leo Santa Cruz and his daddy hurl over and go into a seizure, I don't care. I don't care if his daddy washed dishes. I don't care if his daddy smoked crack or if he sold crack to get by. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for them dudes because them same people don't feel sorry for my people. You say, well, Donald Trump is, he's he wants to keep people at the border. I mean, I feel bad for them people that's at the border and them kids. But at the same time, a lot of people that's in that position don't care about what black people going through. If they could send us back to Africa or send us somewhere to Africa or send us where we came from, I'm pretty sure they would. We'd be gone before Mexicans would be gone. You feel me? But I don't care for Leo Santa Cruz. I don't care for his daddy, for his brother, for his mammy, for his dog, for his little daughter, for his nieces. I don't care for his family line. If genocide happened Saturday, I wouldn't shed a tear. I don't like him. You know, my dad, I don't care. I don't care. If his career was ended Saturday night, I would toast to that. Tired of these dudes. Oh, my dad, you know, I get more money. I'm tired of that shit. We need a whole boxing reform. All these ducks gotta die or never box again. I hope Tank beat him so bad that he never fight again. I hope his stomach bleeding. I hope he pissing blood. I hope his feet bleeding. I hope his hair start. I don't have no love for him, bro. And these same people that's gonna be jumping on this fight never talked about Santa Cruz and talking about how he was a ducker. Man, forget them too. I hope Donald Trump and Joe Biden locked them up too. Forget them, dude. We tired of this. Only dude that really was ducking back in the day was like Riddick Bowe ducking Lennox Lewis and Chavez. And Chavez not wanting to fight Frankie Randall and Don King protecting him. People tired of that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? People tired of that, man. My year ended off perfect. Leo Santa Cruz, he never fight again. Who else we got coming up? And Errol Spence getting knocked out. I'll be happy with that. Straight up and down. He said he need to be out the game. Any man pull up on my pops and touch his man. You know, he was just playing with my man. Come on, man. He coming like that. He the type of dude. Have you ever seen these videos where a dude to be walking with his girl and another dude to walk up and grab his girl by his arm and he don't do nothing? That's how Leo Santa Cruz coming. I don't know what his wife or his girlfriend is, whoever he procreating with, you with a pussy. Kyle Salute, you coming, you straight with a punk. Leo Santa Cruz a straight punk. Gary Russell should have whipped this shit out and slapped his daddy in his face with his shit. That's what he should have did. Or should have bent over and farted in his daddy's face. That's what I would have came. I probably would have snatched that Folger Cup nigga, grab him by his collar. One of them battle rappers. Shit. Damon Salute. I ain't got no love for that dude, man. And Tank ain't no better. Tank ain't nothing but a future Santa Cruz, ducking and ducking. You know, Tank got legacy fights with Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, and you know he gonna turn around and try to fight Ryan Garcia. He said, I guess Russell's scarier than Tank. Oh, man, I don't get that, bro. But people like Ricky E said he bring more money. He bringing more money in. So, like I said, these dudes don't care how they left boxing. I ain't even mad at them. Jacob Salute. Oh, man, Clint, what's going on? These dudes don't care how they left boxing. This sport gonna be dead. Did Matt Ryan just run for a touchdown? Wow. Jason Sosa Salute. Is that the great? I don't know who that is. Is that Salvador Sanchez, my brother? Yo. He said, how does Leo get your respect? It's over with now. You don't get my respect. Get my respect. He cannot be born. That's how you get my respect. He cannot exist. I don't care if he beat Tank. He still ain't got no respect from me. Like I said, it's just not a Gary Russell thing. Just think about, and some people may or may not know this, and I say this a lot. Let me find my damn water. Hold on, Mason. Oh, there we go. Let me look here. Al Heyman lost the rights to Leo Santa Cruz when they split the fighters back to Golden Boy. Leo Santa Cruz went back to Golden Boy. Okay. And Oscar De La Hoya proceeded to make Rigondeaux versus Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz was so scared to fight Rigondeaux, he called Al Heyman up, and Al Heyman took his own money and bought Leo Santa Cruz's contract back from Al Heyman and Golden Boy. So he lost Leo Santa Cruz to Golden Boy. Oscar was about to make the Rigondeaux fight. He cried to Al, and Al got his money and took his money and got Leo Santa Cruz out of here. Come on. Come on. Punk. Name me one fighter Leo Santa Cruz beat that mattered. Come on. Carl Frampton got dropped like 5 times by that dude that got killed by the Mexican cartel. Jason Sosa, the only way boxing can get back to its glory days of these young bucks, I think he meant, start stepping promoters. I think he said sidestepping promoters and make these big fights. I mean, They got the right energy. Shakur, Ryan Garcia, he talked the talk. He fighting Luke Campbell. I think Devin Haney will fight a few of these guys. You know, I think some of these dudes, you know, these young guys want to fight. But these promoters don't want to, these managers and promoters don't want to make no fights. He said, I have a funny feeling Tank and Cruz is going to be a Madonna Broner type of fight. I feel that like Tank is not taking Leo serious. Leo don't punch like Madonna though. So I mean, if he go out there, he do knock Tank out. It's gonna be basically because Tank, you know, is weight drained. So yeah, I look here, I don't have no love. I like Tank as a fighter, but I won't shed a tear if Leo Santa Cruz beat him or rob him. I won't shed no tears. Pause, salute. My eyes don't cry no more. No more. No. This nigga Mason looking like I'm retarded. Ain't Cobra that 30 up? He is. Him and Xavier Martinez got beef. What's beef? Guarantee when I see you, you being I see you. He said if Tank lose his life over, shit, it don't make me no difference. See you later. Back to the ghetto you go. Hope the Cucamonga Cracker Killers play well. Back to the ghetto you go. He said 150 been getting to it. Also, the fighters don't have big names following like the past Mel and Castanos hope to Boston. Man, I hope to share knock Castanos out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock. I hope Teixeira win. Just cause. Please, God, let Teixeira win. Tank does not gain nothing in my eyes if he beat Leo. Nope. You know, I'm the number one fighter in the world. Leonard Ellaby. Shout out to Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather. I gotta be on your pound for pound list. You know who do you take off? I mean, you know, I beat Gamboa better than Terrence Crawford did. I knocked him out in the 12th, and you know, but Crawford, you know, he got rocked. Cheeseburger, chili tea-fry, chili dog. Come on, man. And they asked Floyd, well, Crawford beat Gamboa first, but you know what? Crawford is a much bigger guy than Gervonta Tank Davis. I guess Floyd Mayweather don't see Tank in the offseason. Tank be walking around like 190, 80 pounds. Him and Crawford walk around at the same weight. What you talking about? He a much bigger fighter. Stop it. And I'm about to get in on Floyd too. I'm just warming up. Like J. Cole, what was his album, Mr. Warmer? I'm just warming up. Look here, you're not about to be licking your ass and while you sitting in my lap. Get on. I don't know. Mason just tweaking. That's one of my favorite scenes of Friday. He said impersonation to him. You know, how did you get your name changed? I was in the gym and, you know, it was another trainer. You know, he got his own gym now. And he just said, you know what? I'm going to call you Tank. And, you know, my heel was like, and it just stuck. And they was just like, you name it Tank. Kevin Brooks a little. Adrian, I did it. This is the greatest day of my life other than my son being born. Adrian, I can watch Rocky all day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, this dog getting on my nerves. You about 1 second to go into your cage, brother. But yeah, let's move in on Floyd, right? So Floyd did an interview on First Take, okay? And basically they was grilling him about putting Tank in better competition. And he basically said that Teofimo Lopez fight for Tank is he need one more fight. I mean, my whole thing is this. Y'all say he pound for pound if he beat Leo Santa Cruz, and you act like this is a great accomplishment. That just lets you know that the Leo Santa Cruz fight don't mean nothing. Because if this the fight to take Tank to the next level, he a pay-per-view star, then why if you beat Leo, him and Teo can't fight? That's probably gonna be That's supposed to be, if Floyd think this is gonna sell 1 or 2 million pay-per-views, that one gotta sell at least 10. T.O. and Tank. And that's how you know the Leo Santa Cruz fight for them is a glorified tune-up. Because Floyd don't even think he's ready for Teofimo Lopez. You know, but that's how Floyd did his career. That's how Floyd did his career. All he did was duck and dodge outside the ring. And people going around saying he the best ever. Where? Floyd ain't nowhere near the best ever. He wouldn't even fight Pacquiao in 2009. Oscar De La Hoya stepped up and fought him and gave up some weight. You know, if he's scared to fight Pacquiao, you know he was scared to fight Paul Williams, Tommy Hearns, and Sergio Martinez and guys like that. He dug Stinky Winky right. But, you know, this is how you know he need one more fight before he fights Teofimo Lopez. That fight ain't never be made. You know, we gonna sit down. You know, he was alluding to Bob Arum. He said Bob Arum greedy. He talked about Tank the A-side versus Teofimo Lopez, but he don't bring one belt to the table. And that fake belt, that ain't no belt. Teofimo Lopez bring 5 belts to the table. 5. 4 world titles, real world titles, and he bring 1 ring belt to the table. So what Tank bring to the table? Well, he bring, Floyd, he bring the fans, and he don't bring 1 belt to the table. If that was a guy like if that was a guy like if that was a guy like Lee Selby who held those 4 or 5 belts, Floyd Mayweather rush and make that fight. Floyd Mayweather promote like he did his career. He ducked and dodged everybody. Come on, he ducked and dodged everybody. You you guys sit here and y'all said Lomachenko was better than Muhammad Ali, better than me. You guys said that, and I always said he was solid. Okay, but when you look at Tank, he didn't go to the Olympics. Okay, he came up to me, when he was a little kid and asked me to sign his phone. Okay, and I was like, "You gonna be world champion one day," and he's the biggest star in the sport. You feel me? And we don't need Teofimo Lopez. Okay? We put real people in the seats. He's the biggest star in the sport. Come on, man. Come on. Floyd Mayweather's about 100 or 2 million or 2 million pay-per-views. Y'all give me a minute. Let me put Mason downstairs. He's getting on my nerves. Give me 1 second. My bad. But it's bad when you got a guy in Gervonta Davis who can move up or go to his original weight class where he was just at and get a shot at 5 belts, 4 real world titles in the ring, and he don't take the shot. Y'all get here, y'all praise Floyd. Excuse me, but all Floyd do is duck and dodge. He's sitting here telling us how good a fighter Tank is. Then if he's so good and he a great fighter, why you and Teofimo Lopez can't do 30-30 split in the winner, take the 40%. He's talking about, Bob Arum's greedy. He want all the money. This, that, and the third. If Tank good, your fighter can walk away with 5 belts and, you can call him pound for pound. Or you can even make the case he could be pound for pound number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, if anybody know boxing, Tank ain't even, pound for pound top 5 fighters under 140 pounds. You got to put a Nuyuar in there. You got to put Teofimo Lopez in there. Miguel Burchett is a better fighter than him, a more accomplished fighter, excuse me. You got to put Estrada in there. Like, come on, he's not even a pound for pound top 5 fighter under 140 pounds. Not. But he said he ain't lying. He said they was gassing up the same way he gassing up Gervonta Tank Davis, though. That's my whole thing. The way he gassing up Tank, but Tank ain't ready for Teofimo Lopez. But Tank was too scared to take Lomachenko. At least they was gassing up Lomachenko when he fought Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? This dude won't even fight nobody. At least he fought the dude that Tank ducking. At least he fought the dude Tank ducking. He fought Gary Russell. He took Gary Russell boxing virginity. So, you know, the same way he going on here, he the only dude up here gassing Tank up. Nobody gassing Tank up but him. It's a reason for that. Everybody know Tank. Look how he went the distance with a Gamboa that was 80 years old. And on one leg, you trying to tell me that he the pound for pound #1, and then you trying to turn around and tell me that Leo Santa Cruz is something? Because he beat Adrian Broner in the amateurs? It's hard to gauge how good Tank is. Man, he good as his last fight. And what his last fight tell you? He went all day with a one-legged guy. This is the same guy who can't make weight. This is the same guy who can't keep his hands to himself. Same guy fighting bartenders over bar bills. Same guy slapping people at the mall. Same guy that challenged his promoter to sparring. This is the same one that say Floyd and Leonard Ellaby set him up in a Jose Pedraza fight. You know what I'm saying? This is the same one who can't stick with a trainer. You know, it's the same guy that want to pull up to his fight in a Lamborghini or whatever it was, a Ferrari, but couldn't get a nutritionist to make weight. Same guy that walk around just as big as Terrence Crawford, you know, in between fights. Come on. He is as good as he was his last fight. Lothario, salute. You know, y'all sit here and y'all just praise this dude. When he do something worth praising, let me know. He ain't even got the best fight Saturday. Usyk and Chisora is a better fight. Lee Selby and Kimboso a better fight. This fight mean nothing. They fight for 2 fake world titles, but then again, here come Floyd Mayweather. You know, there's too many world titles in boxing, and you know, we need to get some of these world titles. Every time I look on TV, it's another guy, you know, who winning the title, and I'm like, damn, you know, all these. But Rolly got a fake title. Badu Jack held a fake title. He just tried to fight for another fake title versus John Pascal. Tank fought for a fake title. So come on, man. Floyd Mayweather trying to tell us that the kitchen hot, but he in the kitchen burning. Come on. How you gonna say there's too many fake world titles and all your fighters' titles is fake except for Angelo Leo? And you don't never mention Angelo Leo. Come on. He said, I didn't mean to set him up versus Pedraza. He said it was a setup because he ain't had no money, he had nowhere to stay, he wasn't training, and Floyd set him up. Shout out to Mad Dog, a salute. He said, hit the subscribe button to the channel. Appreciate it. He said Rolly might be the word. He ain't even no champion. It's disrespectful to call him a champion. He ain't even no champion, bro. There's some dudes in the chat that probably can outbox Rolly, and they never boxed a day in their life. And that's my problem, man. Like I said, man, Floyd single-handedly destroyed rap. I mean, shit, he probably destroyed that too. But he single-handedly destroyed the boxing game. You know, if Pacquiao had the most influence over boxing, everybody be fighting each other. Pacquiao fought everybody. If he was juiced up or not, he fought everybody. As soon as Floyd got the Pacquiao, hold on. You know, I fought all these champions. I was in the Olympics and bronze medalists, and Pacquiao came out of nowhere. And I'm not fighting him. He gotta take piss, urine, and hair follicle, a DNA test, and then I gotta, you know, take his skin follicles and test them. I'm not fighting him. You know, he's on that stuff. Mark, salute. So WBC gave Steve Harvey a belt. Jesus. It go with his suit. Angel Santos, salute. Come on, man. It's the same guy hollering. There's too many belts in here. You know, and it's the same dude that should be preaching the best fighting the best. But then again, Tank fighting Leo Santa Cruz. Get out of here. Now you want to talk about, I told y'all hyping up Lomachenko. The hype was real enough to keep Tank from him. Why Tank ain't ever fight Lomachenko? That motherfucker Teofimo Lopez got what, 10, 12, 15 fights and he fought Lomachenko. He didn't even make the Olympics in the he didn't even make the Olympics. He didn't make the Olympics in America. He made it with Honduras. So you telling me a guy who couldn't be Olympian, a guy who's 23 years old, who only had a handful of fights just like Lomachenko, but way less amateur fights. And you telling me that's the guy that stepped up when Tank didn't? Come on. Come on, man. Rolly one good punch away from looking like Dominic Brazil. What, man? Garbage. Trash. Sorry. Garbage. Mayweather can make any conversation about him. Man, this is how he did his career. He didn't want to fight nobody. He didn't want to fight nobody, bro. Floyd Mayweather was a coward. He a coward. Tank, he moving Tank like a coward. Straight up and down, he's a coward. He said Tank had a lot of promise, just a big disappointment. Floyd and Smellerbeat sucked as managers. Man, they ain't never built nobody's career. Bob Arum built his career. And then he made a living off of beating Golden Boy fighters. Let me know when I'm lying. He never built no pay-per-view career. Bob Arum built them. And he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Ain't nobody care about what Floyd was doing before he fought If it wasn't for De La Hoya, Floyd wouldn't even be as big as Gervonta Tank Davis with his boring self. He was just a boring fighter as Bernard Hopkins at 140 and 47. Floyd ain't nowhere near the greatest 147, 54-pounder. Nowhere near. Floyd don't believe in Gervonta Davis. If he believed in Gervonta Davis, it would have been him in there in October beating on it would have been him beating on Lomachenko and not Teofimo Lopez. And then instead of sitting there and say, you know what, we'll fight Lopez next, Floyd getting here talking about money. Oh, Bob Arum is greedy, and nigga, you don't bring nothing to the table but this magical fan base that Tank got. I mean, we can get on here right now and look how many tickets available for the Tank fight. Let's look it up. Hold on. Let's look it up. Give me a minute. Look it up. Let's look it up. Let me share my screen with you. Yeah. Let's look it here. Give me a minute. So let's look at here. Let's see what these. I'm gonna buy some tickets. I wanna buy some Tank and Santa Cruz tickets. He said the ticket prices may be fluctuated based on demand. So I mean, look at all them damn tickets available. Look at these tickets. Where you want to buy a ticket at? You want to buy a ticket in 243? All these tickets left. And a lot of these great boxes are for social distancing. You see? Come on. All these tickets left for nothing. You got tickets out here cheaper than the pay-per-view. Why you got tickets cheaper than the pay-per-view? Man, the chat say amen. Well, between here, Nominee and Western, this here is a color 20 right? Come on, bro. How you got tickets cheaper than a pay-per-view? And we ain't even talk about the nosebleeds. We ain't talking about some solid seats in the Alamo Dome. So how do you got tickets cheaper than the pay-per-view? You asked me to pay $80 And I can sit right here and look at the fight. Anybody. Hold on. Can we not see this? Hold on. Let me know if we cannot see this, chat. My bad. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on. I see what's going on. Give me a minute. It went to another screen, so I'm about to go to the tickets. Give me a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, here you can see it. Can you feel it? See, look right here. $55, bruh. $55. Do you see it? $55. All right, come on. Let's refresh. Let me see what it costs. Since Tank, he's a big pay-per-view draw, and it's gonna do 1 million pay-per-views. Okay, it's money, man. You know, I'm gonna be there. So let's see what the nosebleeds cost. Let's go to 301. I'm feeling lucky tonight. How you got the nosebleeds $55? Come on, man. Come on, money, man. All day. So the cheapest ticket to get in here is $55 that I seen. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. So $80, $80, $55, 55, and I guarantee them tickets. Look, 46 tickets for $55, $155. I thought Tank was a big star. All these tickets available, and he's supposed to be inflated, like you said. Come on, let's see what we do. Get on the flow. Look, man, it ain't even 1,000 to get on the flow. Come on. You get 2,000. I see you. To get right here, too, man. Come on, man. Y'all talking about this nigga's a star. Get out of here. Y'all talk about this man as a star. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. He talking about he a star. Talking about the pay-per-view gonna do 1 million or 2. Man, ain't nobody buying them tickets. Come on, there's some virtual fans. SJ Fish 101. Them virtuals. Shoot. He said if you buy a COVID mask, you get a ticket for free. You ain't lying. Shoot. If you say hard work dedication, they're gonna let you in for free. Ain't nobody gonna check that crap out on Halloween. Ain't nobody checking that out on Halloween. Are you serious, man? All these virtual fans, Mark, you see them? Shit, if you know Floyd Mayweather middle name's whatever his Lloyd Joy Mayweather, whatever his middle name is, if you know his middle name, you're gonna get in for free. I don't know what's going on. Mason, you get on my nerves, especially on Halloween. Leo is the bigger draw. Oh, you might be right. You might be right. Sounds like a setup. I don't know. You know, Floyd Mayweather about to buy them tickets and fly them girls in on the jet so people can get in there. Come on, ain't nobody checking that out. Ain't nobody on Halloween. You can go to the movies for cheaper. You can take your kids trick or treat and build memories. And you can go to a Halloween party and get some punani, bro. Come on. Come on. Who doing that? Who going to see Stanky Tanky? I mean, who in San Antonio? Come on, they should have did this on the East Coast somewhere. What is the purses? I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. You know, I'm Money Man. I got the biggest Birkin bag in the world. It's Money Man all day. I got the biggest Birkin bag in the world. Okay, I told Tank You know, I'm gonna get him a Birkin bag if he beat Leo. Oh, that's a good question. I know they're making like 10 million a piece. This supposed to be the what my man should say about the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all. It's supposed to be the granddaddy of them all. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let me check ESPN. They usually got it. It ain't in Vegas, so they can dispel the purses. Y'all know that boy Trevor Lawrence caught the coronavirus? Ooh, that's a big blow. I don't see no purses, bro. So I don't see no purses, so I don't know. I don't see no purses, so who knows? Floyd dressing up as a clown. Following. He is a clown. He ain't got to dress up. No drug testing. I don't know. That PBC don't do no drug testing. Not with and not VADA if they do it independently. I think they would do around 200,000 buys. Better than the Charlo twins, probably, right? I don't know. It's Halloween. Shit, they might not do 2 buys. You got these Floyd nut huggers out here. Floyd a piss. I buy it. It's Aquafina Floyd piss. It's that gorilla piss. Jamel Hughes. It costs less to go to the fight than to do on pay-per-view. That just let you know this pay-per-view should be a twin, right? It should be $2. You know, it should be for free. It should be for free. I'm gonna be going back and forth for the New York fight and this fight. Crazy. But he went on to say that Terrence Crawford is the best pound for pound fighter in the world. Is that because he's jealous of Errol Spence because Errol Spence can knock somebody out, or is he a southpaw, or he jealous of Pacquiao, or he really believe that, or he about to sign, Terrence Crawford? Who knows? Can you see, Top Crawford signing the Mayweather promotions and leaving Top Rank? Do you know Floyd will make Errol Spence fight him on a hop? Errol Spence, he been ducking my fighter Terrence Crawford, and we know that he don't want to fight the illest nigga in Nebraska. And I told y'all that Errol Spence, he's scared. He lost to the wild fighter, Sean Porter. I'm telling you, Bud, the best fighter in boxing, Al Heyman is protecting Errol Spence. I don't care if he crashed his car or whatever. He need to fight Errol Spence. Can you imagine that? It should be free, man. Free. They should be streaming this off of Mayweather Instagram. He said, Eric say, do you think Wilder gonna announce? Man, Wilder done. I'm gonna tell y'all, put some respect on my name, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all no more. Put some respect on my name. Or I'll tweet y'all. You ain't got playing with my name. That's what Wilder gonna come back. He gonna come back announcing fights. Stop playing with my name. He gonna come back like Birdman. He wanna announce the he wanna retweet the Javante and Leo fight, who gonna win. Tank don't rock with you. Here you go.
Right on there. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it on there. My name, come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. Ooh. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Stop playing with my name. Let's I ain't gonna say it on there. My name, come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name.
That's how Wilder gonna come back. He gonna be a guest analyst. He gonna be a guest analyst for Andy Ruiz fighting. When Andy Ruiz fight Chris Arreola. I ain't gonna say it no more. Stop playing with my name. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Stop playing with my name. He said Wilder quiet. He quiet. He quiet as a silent fart. He said, D-Rex and my homie said Bush should sign with the money team 3 years ago. Yeah, he's definitely, your homeboy was right. We bought Terrence Crawford in. Errol Spence can't run no more. All his fanboys gonna make excuses. It's like they both black. Oh, come on, nobody trying to hear that, bro. Better hope Danny Garcia don't put him to sleep. What if Danny put him to sleep? Oh, we gotta go live. Danny Garcia with a no look, he knocks Errol Spence out. Man, I'll be laughing. Tank Leo was free in the UK. Yeah, it's on Channel 5, my baby. It's on Channel 5. You know where I'm gonna be at, Paul. Paul, you know I'm gonna be at on Saturday night. I'm gonna be on Channel 5. It might be more people in the stadium than watching. Jay, salute. He really retweeted the fight. He did. Like, come on. He got a nose ring too. He nigga done. Is you done and finished? He done. That dude done. He said, Mad Dog Birdman cried in his car after the interview, and he said he ran like DJ Boo to his car. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop playing with my name. He said Floyd ain't have the bread to sign Bud. Shoot, maybe not. I'm gonna give you this Birkin bag, and I'm gonna give you my Bentley, and I'm gonna give you my Ferrari. He said Danny is putting Spence. If he puts Spence to sleep, we gonna laugh. We gonna play We Cried Together. We gonna play that. We gonna play the OJs. He had a son too. So shout out to Errol Spence for having a junior. Errol Spence III. Salute to him. It's a beautiful thing. I still Wilder can beat. Man, it's over with. He'll never get close to AJ. He'll never get close to AJ. Nah, he can get closer to Aaliyah than he can get to AJ. He can get closer to James Brown. Wow! Hardest man working in showbiz. I feel good. Dude, he can see a James Brown, Michael Jackson, and a Whitney Houston concert before you get close to AJ. Get on up. Now, get on up. He gonna be able to get on up. He gonna see the real get on up, and he'll be able to see that in heaven before you get to AJ. They played it wrong. AJ is the king. Oh, hold on. I got an interview for y'all. Hold on. Remember this one? Come on, let's play this interview. I just ran past it.
So now that you're desperate, you ain't got nowhere to go. Now you want me to come and see you? Now it's on our terms. We'll come and see you when we want to come and see you. It ain't. I know the media, the people, the public, the fans want to see this fight, but why I always have to be the one to reasoning? Why I always have to be the one to lower my standards and make things happen? When I tried to do that, they didn't want it. They wanted to stay behind the castle. They wanted to stay over in England. The fans over there deserve to fight there. So stay your ass over there. Now you in my country. You was a big fish in a small pond there. Now you I'm a big fish in a big pond here. Now you're here. You ain't got nowhere to go, and now you want me to come and see you?
There you go. That's a soundbite. See? I'm about to watch Borat tonight, too. I gotta get a dog to bath. I ain't gonna feel like doing it tomorrow. He said, no more. Bomb squad. It's over with. Love Wilder as a fighter, but it's over. Now move over. If he come back and win, we gotta give us credit. That Fury finessed him. AJ finessed him. Come on. It's a wrap. He said, listening to the live at the gym. Salute. Vinny Ochoa, appreciate it. You must be on the West Coast. So my gym closed at 10. It used to be 24 hours Monday through Friday or Thursday, maybe, or Sunday. I don't know how I went. They deserve in England. Look at AJ. Got beat down. Nobody cried. Nobody complained. Stay up, Kane. Everybody was, stay up, AJ. Everybody was giving AJ words of endearment. When Wilder lost to the best heavyweight in the division, in my opinion, everybody said he couldn't come back. I don't know what Wilder did to piss the world off, but he got his money, though. He mad at him. If Fury defeat AJ, he plans to retire. Wilder can get a shot in 2022. Ooh. He ain't about to go back and fight for small potatoes. He got a nose ring, too. It's over with. He ain't fighting no more. If he do come back and fight, better be versus Fury. While they're home right now searching twerk videos on YouTube trying to improve his. Oh man. Yeah, Borat. It's on Amazon Prime. I got all. I got Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu, Netflix. Netflix went up again. I'm ready for the Mandalorian to come on, baby. We got one more day. Me and Lion Killer supposed to be doing a review, so I got to watch it like 2 or 3 times. Can't wait till the Mandalorian come on. And then a couple months, then we got Cobra Kai. Was that season 3? Yeah. Hopefully, the Umbrella Club come back on and Raising Dion. Me and my family, we watch Raising Dion together. I don't know too many other Star Wars nuts like me. I mean, I was the only nigga in the hood watching Star Wars. He said grown man watching wild twerk videos every day. Suspect. Yeah, they come on the 30th. It's Mom's birthday on Halloween, so I gotta get him a steak. He already ate one steak already. I gotta get him a steak. He got his little birthday stuff, so he gonna celebrate his birthday. Yeah, Mandalorian. They come on tomorrow, I think. Can't wait. I'm waiting on that Yoda movie. Never saw Star Wars. Oh shit, man, Star Wars the shit. Any questions? Because I'm probably done. I guess Mason Cole. He just gotta be sitting on my lap, bro. Come on. Any questions? Because I'll take any questions. We got beans, greens, tomatoes, whatever. Any questions? He says, Dan really out for the game. I had him on FanDuel in a single game. He said, War's too long. Man, shit. Crazy as hell. It's good to sit through Star Wars. If I had to rank them, my favorite, the new one's cool, but the old one's better. I think my favorite one, to be honest, is when Anakin Skywalker turned bad. That was my favorite one. But out of the original 3, I love all of them. 1, the Empire Strike Back, that was dope. The Return of the Jedi was dope. Shit, episode 1 was dope. Episode 2, all of them sweet to me, dog. I think Rogue One is probably the most underrated one for sure. Do you think Dooku was a bad guy? Yeah, he was a bad guy. Dooku got converted to the dark side. You know, yeah, he was he became the assistant Sith Lord, whatever you call it. Yeah, he was a bad guy. He used to be good though. He was a Jedi and they converted him. He probably have a story. Cruz look good, man. What's the Cruz? I don't know what that is. I heard Canelo and Callum in December. Yeah, December 19th. Kyle Beckford said Xbox X Series X or P. I'm looking for either one. Anybody got a pre-order they selling? I offered a guy $600 for one. He didn't hit me back. He said another guy offered him $650, but he never called back. So I'm looking for either one. I'm kind of looking to get both eventually, but I might have to just wait. I'm about to go finish playing Tekken 7. I got to beat Tekken 7. I never end up beating it. See, I don't mind the time lane. I just never watched the flicks. Good. You don't really know how long they be until you get done with them. That's good. Who do you think the other opponent's going to be that Floyd is talking about? Oh, that's a good question. I think they're going to wait until the belts get dispersed. So you probably see Tank back in the middle of next year. Hold on. So let me look at the rankings real quick. They loading. If he stay at 130, he ain't fighting nobody important. So I'm gonna say he gonna move up in his next fight. Possibly he not gonna fight for Tuna. I'm gonna probably say it's gonna be Ryan Garcia. That's what they've been saying. It's gonna be Ryan. He said, Paul said, I seen the carry on Hearns has had with the Don King fighter the day before the show. Don pulled his fighter down. Kevin Ford say, the Mandalorian comes out a little after midnight. I think, okay, cool. I don't know if I'm watching tonight. I'm gonna watch it a couple times, so I gotta get up early. I get up early every morning. Sheesh. Anakin got his leg chopped off with that one. He says, Anakin, he said, I got the high ground. You don't know how, I forgot what he said. You don't know how powerful I am. Don't do it, Anakin. He should have finished the job. He didn't. You know, he didn't finish the job. We need a new fight night with that. Man, it's too hard to make a boxing game. They can, and look here, man. It might be even harder. It's harder to make it's probably harder to make a boxing game than it is to make fights in boxing. Because you got to copyright every fighter. So you got to go to Javante if you want him in the game. You got to go to Floyd. You got to go to Mike Tyson. It's just too much work. It ain't worth it. It ain't going to work unless they just make fake fighters. Your favorite video game of all time? Jesus. Oh, shit. Man, that's hard, bro. I don't know. Shoot. Probably Super Mario World. They got to be up there. Sonic got to be up there. I think Sonic versus Knuckles. Love that one. Shoot. Was it Live 03 with Jason Kidd on the cover? That got to be up there. I think it was at 2001 we had to unlock Michael Jordan. That got to be up there. Oh man, so many good ones. Tekken Tag got to be up there. Mortal Kombat, the first one on Sega, that got to be up there. Oh man, it's a lot of good video games. Smash Brothers on GameCube. Mario World 64. 007 GoldenEye on 64. Oh man, I can keep going. Twisted Metal Black got to be up there. Crash Bandicoot, Award the Cortex, whatever his name, that got to be up there. Oh man, I could just keep going all day. One of my underrated ones was the Sub-Zero video game on PlayStation. Anybody remember that? It was a solo Sub-Zero game. That was dope. Fight Force was one of my favorite games on PlayStation. Man, and I had a PS2 with a chip in it. I had a lot of games. State of Emergency got to be up there. Love that shit. I could just Vice City, not Vice City, but San Andreas, Driver. You gotta be. I can go all day, bro. There's so many video games I played throughout my lifetime. Who else we got up there? Oh, Super Mario All-Star. That was dope. Oh man, I can go all day. I got a lot of video games. I don't play them as much as I used to, but I was a hardcore video gamer. Do you think Tank is going to make? Yes, I do. On the first try too. This is just a bum game on right now. Tank not ready for Teofimo Lopez. I think he is, but Floyd don't. Shout out to Miami Kid Jay. What would be Regis' next fight? He said he wanted to be a champion, so he gotta wait till Ramirez and Josh Taylor. I heard that's supposed to be sometime late January. So if the winner will fight that and the belts disperse, he said he want to be a champion at 140 again. So he gotta wait till they unify and somebody relinquish the belts. So. But if it's probably gonna be Adrian Broner. It's supposed to be Adrian Broner. You gotta keep the questions coming. He said, "I don't even care about the name at the point. Just a good game, play graphics with multiplayer game. We talking about all time, so shit, it mattered to me. So Marvel vs. Capcom, yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely got to be up there. I'm talking about the original version that came out at the arcade. The original version. Y'all remember the original one came out like what, late 90s, late 90s? Man, I used to love going to arcades, bro. Like that, it was legit a weight on that game. They should have had multiple games, but we could go NBA Jams, NBA Showtime, NFL Blitz the League got to be up there. But that game for sure. Marvel, the original Marvel vs. Capcom, I would love to buy the full arcade. If they got if I had room in my basement, because I want to put a gym in there too on one side. If I had room in my basement, I would build that. Or you had to ask me to get maybe 5 arcade games. Was it the House of the Dead? Got to be one. NBA Showtime got to be one. Marvel vs. Capcom, that's my number one. Tekken Tag, that got to be one, and maybe the Jurassic Park game. If I can buy those games, I would. Just the arcade version of them. That original version, The line used to be wrapped around the arcade. They should have had 2 or 3 of them. Mario 64, Mario Kart 2, the original Mario Kart, and the Mario Kart on 64. Love Mario Kart. I said Super Mario Bros. I said that. I said Super Mario World. I said Super Mario All-Star, Super Mario Kart, the regular one, and the 64 version. I said that. I said Crash Bandicoot, the War of the Cortex, whatever his name is. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. Twisted Metal Black. I ain't played NBA 2K2. I was alive, nigga, at that point. Tomb Raider, yeah, I had that. Donkey Kong Country, yeah, the one on 64. I got that on my 64. I let my boy borrow my 64. I gotta go get that joint back. Yup. He said I had Dragon Ball GT, the game. My cousin in North Carolina had the Dragon Ball Z game on PlayStation. It was in Japanese though. And at that point, I hadn't seen all the episodes. It was going to Cell, Boo. That joint was cold-blooded. He said, yeah, I remember that Sub-Zero solo. Yup. He said, Need for Speed. Oh, nope. It got to be Dub Edition. Need for Speed Dub Edition might be my GOAT racing game. I remember Gran Turismo. I have a chip on my Wii, and I got most of the NES and the Super Nintendo games. Dang. Give me a. Did you play? Sean said, did you play? Oh yeah, my Get Ready to Rumble on Dreamcast. No, my boy had it on 64. He lived across the hall from me. That nigga 6'9" now. That's crazy. He was our height, but he was way younger than us. That nigga like 6'9" now. I agree, Kobe. But have you ever played Super Famicom Japanese Super Nintendo DBZ Budokai? Yeah, that's what it was. It got to be. No, was it Super Nintendo? No, he had it on PlayStation. I think that's what it was. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. It had to be that game, but he had it on PlayStation. I think it was. Live 03 was different. The greatest. With Jason Kidd on the cover of it. Yeah. Now the next year was nice too when they had Vince Carter on the. They had Vince Carter on there, on the cover, and I had a half a day that day, and my grandma took me to get that joint. I was happy when I got that. I got out of school early. My grades was right. My grades was really right when I was in middle school. I got that joint. I had a feeling Josh Taylor was going to school Ramirez. School me, putting them to sleep. Arcades are, miss, you ain't lying. Love arcades, bro. I mean, now all you got to do is just go online and play everybody. Even though online play is different than playing in person. But I miss I used to love to go to arcades, bro. I'm gonna tell you a story. There was on Michigan Avenue and Telegraph. It used to be a movie theater right there. It's like right there in the Dearborn, Inkster area. And our family friend took us to the movie theater, me and my cousin. I don't even know we went to go see that day. But we was at the arcade and Tekken Tag came out. So I had Tekken Tag at the crib. But I was a Tekken fanatic, bro. I rarely finish games. And I used to finish Tekken. All the time. So this one Tekken Tag come out. So my team was always got Eddie and martial law. Or I can use the other kid, or Lee. It was one of them 3 I used. And my cousin was betting on me. He was older than me. He was betting on me, and I had the line. If anybody like in the Dearborn, Inkster area, remember that movie theater right there on Michigan and Telegraph is a hotel now. I had the line wrapped around the whole movie theater. I was whooping. I didn't even lose. I was whooping everybody. I whooped everybody. And my cousin, my older cousin, he used to beat the games for us. Like, we used to watch him beat Bowser on Super Mario Brothers. But I was the truth at Tekken Tag, bro. I think I still could be the truth at Tekken Tag. My cousin was betting on me, and I lost, because my the person that brought us, my auntie, my family friend, she made us leave and go to the movie. I was cleaning up. I was a beast at Tekken Tag. That might be my greatest game of all time. He said my uncle had brung a Japanese sister when he was stationed in Okinawa back in the night. I got a Sega Genesis in my storage from Japan. But the thing about it is, our family friend got it from Japan, and my hookup was with a Super Nintendo TV to the game cord. That was crazy. I don't even know if I still got the cords. Midnight Club was hard. Yeah, Double Edition was the go game. They could just remaster it. They remastered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I was gonna get them, but I was thinking they was Tony Hawk Underground. So when they remastered Underground 1 and 2, that was they got to be up there too. Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2. The first SmackDown that came on PlayStation, that got to be up there. WWF Attitude got to be up there. Attitude got to be up there. Sheesh. What was it WWE versus New World Order on 64? That was a great game. Sheesh. I mean, you got a lot of good games that was on 64. But Attitude, we used to play Attitude out, and we used to play SmackDown out. I remember when SmackDown came out. He said OG Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know about the arcade, but it was laundromat every weekend. My auntie and mom just bought it just for that game. Yup, we had it at the arcade, bro. Man, you would hate to lose to get off of that. You would hate to lose to get off of that. And then Modern Warfare 2 was dope. My favorite Call of Duty, personally, I think Modern Warfare 2 might be the GOAT. But my favorite one is Black Ops. I had so many memories on Black Ops. I used to have a lot of people I used to play with. I remember one time I played that game for 24 hours straight, I think, almost. Ninja Turtle arcade games are true, too. Got the small version now. Yep, my cousin had that joint. I think he had it on Sega. The Last of Us never played it. I ain't really into one. I ain't really into Uncharted, Last of Us. The last game I played like that was like Destiny, and I hated that game. And what was the other one called? The one that came out right around Dog Watch, that shit was trash. I was mad I wasted my money on that one. Oh yeah, Street Fighter was dope, depending on which one you're talking about. I had one on PlayStation with I forget which one it was on PlayStation. I had the one on PlayStation too. It was nice. And we had the one on Super Nintendo. He said, I still got all my video game consoles and video games I've ever had. Damn, I wish I would have kept mine. I kept trading and selling mine. I remember my boyfriend used to work at Funko Land. His daddy used to work at Funko Land. We used to play baseball together, everything. And he used to get all the games for Funko Land, bro. All of them. And if y'all don't know, Funko Land is GameStop nowadays. He said, I like Midnight. He said, I like Midnight Edition better than Need for Speed. Yeah, Midnight Double Edition. Need for Speed was nice. So I had Need for Speed. I had that joint on PS4. Yep, I had it on PS4. Oh, Star Fox got to be up there for sure. Star Fox. He said Steve Fox, but I had Star Fox got to be up there. The Super Nintendo version. Love Star Fox. Steve Fox from Tekken better than some of these boxers. He said, do you think Tank is ready for Loma? Man, he'll never fight Loma now that Loma lost. Loma might not come back. You never know. Star Fox 64 was dope too. He said with the Rumble Pack, man. Yup. That shit was dope. Yup. They can just remake. Zelda was my game too. I love Zelda. Favorite console of all time? That's tough. I had the Super Nintendo. My brother had the 64. I had the PlayStation. PS2. I had Xbox 360. Did I have a 360? I might not have a 360. I can't remember. But I had a PS2. I ain't had no 360. I had an Xbox, PS2, PlayStation, Xbox One S, PS3, PS4 Pro. I had pretty much all of them, probably except for the Xbox 360. My favorite, I'm gonna have to go probably with my my Super Nintendo, cause that was the first video game I have ever got. My grandma bought it for me, so my Super Nintendo for sentiment reasons as well. So I love my Super Nintendo. I got a mini now. He said my cousin had it on PlayStation. These Chinese dude on Jamaica Ave used to jailbreak PlayStation and sold Japanese video games. Damn. He said if Crawford beats Penn, should he move up to, man, I don't know. Maybe he might need to retire or, try to unify. Who knows? I don't know. That'd be a good one. Depends on him. Do you think Floyd could beat Whitaker in his prime? I mean, maybe. Maybe he can beat him in his prime. Maybe a good fight. It's a good fight. I can't call it. Maybe beat him, maybe don't. I probably favor Whitaker a little bit, depending on which weight. At 47, I think Floyd can get him. At 35, Whitaker was damn near impossible to hit. He said, I watched my cousin beat God of War 1 in 12 hours and didn't fail a mission. Damn, that's crazy. He had it on hard. No one can hold me in Tekken. It's real, CJ. Man, well, Tekken tag. Oh, man. Hey, look, I'm playing Tekken 7 now. But I had it before. I got it on Game Pass, so I got rid of it. But I don't know. Tekken Tag arcade version. I'm definitely probably the GOAT in that. Or I used to be. Remember Game Genie? Unlock all the special codes in the game. Oh, you also had what was the one for PlayStation? It wasn't called Game Genie. It was another one you had for PlayStation. I can't remember it. WF2 was we had that. I got 102 wins on Tekken 7 online before I ever took an L. Jesus. Yeah, you beat me at Tekken 7. You beat me at Tekken 7 though, for sure. But Tekken Tag, I don't know. Take it back to the arcade version. WWF No Mercy was the GOAT video wrestling. I mean, yeah, you had SmackDown came on after that, but then also you had the WWE versus NWO 64. That was a good game too. So I mean, it's a question to be asked because SmackDown was innovative when it came out. I'm an OFO baby, so I'm not on the game with the grown folks when it comes to the games. Jay Young, he said Black Ops 2 is hard. Yeah, Black Ops 2 is hard, but it wasn't better than 1. It definitely wasn't better than 1. Maybe because I had so many weapons, I had so many memories on 1. The guys that made No Mercy also did first Def Jam. Oh yeah, the fight game. WF Warzone. Yeah, that was dope too. He said I only got my PS3 traded, everything else in. Madden on the first Xbox was really hard. It was better than the Madden on 360 to me. Which version of Madden was that? He said I'm copping the new Xbox for the DVD. I'm copping the new Xbox for the DVDs though. What you mean for the DVDs? He said, sorry for pound boxing channel. I didn't have Dreamcast, but I heard Dreamcast was the most innovative system. It was because Dreamcast, I think, was the first video game system with internet on it. So Dreamcast had internet for internet. A lot of people didn't know that. Dreamcast was ready to take it to the internet, bro. And Dreamcast ended up failing. I think Dreamcast failed because I read this article a few years ago. I think it ended up failing. If my memory serves, it failed because I think they lost the third party. They lost some of the gaming rights. You know, they had all the Sega Taxi and Dreamcast with the 2K whatever. But some of the other video game designers like Madden and EA and 9A, they just didn't do. They didn't have those. You know, they didn't make them for those systems. So yeah, top 5 Halloween candy. Twix, Snickers, sheesh. They definitely gotta be at the top for me. Oh man. I went into Milky Ways. Nobody liked but those are my 2. Sheesh. Skittles gotta be there. I can't really think of 5 of them, but it was probably my 3 favorite right there. I used to love chocolate, bro, especially a Twix, though. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. Will Regis be any good? Will Regis fights be any good? I don't know the guy he fighting. It should be. God of War was the highest difficulty. He said the God of War was on the highest difficulty. The shit was epic. Yeah. He should have video recorded that. He probably get like 2 billion hits on YouTube. After a few years of ducking him, do you think Tank is ready for Lomachenko? Nope. I don't think they're gonna. Ain't no point. They ain't gonna make that fight now that he lost. SmackDown, Just Bring It was dope. I think I had that one. That was the second one. Wasn't that the second one? I think it was the second one. He said SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain was Just Bring It. It's definitely a jam fight for new, I don't know what that means. New World, I think he meant. He said to watch my Blu-rays and DVDs. Shit, you can get you can get my Xbox One S. I'm getting to the kids around the corner though. Have you ever played VR boxing game? Nope. I was thinking about getting a PSVR. I got rid of my PS4 Pro though. I was thinking about getting it. But yeah, let me get off here. Appreciate y'all for checking in. I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch these damn dogs. I don't know. I might get lazy. I had George Foreman KO game for Super Nintendo. I missed that one. But I appreciate y'all. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video for your boy. We come.